Good morning. Oh, it's been a good start this morning. Look at this, the day's out, beautiful and sunny again. Oh, anyway, you might have noticed I was a little bit clueless when it came to freshwater lobsters around here in Tasmania. So I found a place. I think it might be Flowerdale, Tasmania, but we'll find a little bit more about it. The bloke's busy at the moment. But a safe haven for endangered species. So lobsters, and there's a few more that we're going to try and learn about. But these things are bloody huge, so let's go and find out. Life expectancy of the young being here than in the wild?
I do.
Because you say it's 1% in the wild, so...
And we sort of had to work out the fact that we've soon learnt that we can only probably run 4 or 5 of the smaller ones in a pond.
We got here. Kevin was nice enough to give us a bit of a spiel on the freshwater lobster. They're amazing. They can grow up to over a metre in length, but it does take years to get there. Around about 6.5 kilos. They were seriously overfished back in the day, and it wasn't until 1998 that the Tasmanian freshwater lobster was listed as a vulnerable species. It is now illegal to catch them, and you will be fined $10,000 if found with them. So yeah, quite a critter. They breed every 2 years, and the young, they reckon only of the hundreds that she has, maybe thousands, there's only a 1% survival chance. So yeah, pretty risky. Anyway, so we've done that little bit of lobster. We'll do a little bit more when we finish our little walk around his beautiful little parkland here. So he's got lots of finches, I believe. He is in the process of starting up another aviary, and he's got some trout too, I believe. So we'll just have a little walk around these really pretty little grounds. Jude's over by the trout pond. We're going to have a look at those. Here he comes. Here you go. Yeah, he's one in the middle. There's two, one in the middle and one over to the left. Nice size. Well, if you're into your birds, you gotta love these ones. So he does a lot of finches. The Goodland finch, the beautiful firetail, they're really pretty. The painted firetail, they're really nice. Chestnut-breasted manakin, the long-tailed finch, and the double-barred finch. Oh, you got a couple more there? Yeah, what did you get some photos of? The star-finched?
Yeah, I've got the red paper one.
So it's really quite a selection of finches. And he's also about to get, what was it, the orange-bellied parrots. So apparently a lot of this enclosure is fairly new. I think this one here on the right is going to be housing the parrots when he gets them. But yeah, quite a nice little photo op to get all those different finches in one little area. It's pretty cool. Righty-ho. I'm in sort of like, it's like a halfway stage for some of the lobsters. This over here is a little tank showing some of the shells of some older ones. Look at the size of those claws. They're, you know, it's bigger than my hand. So there's one over in this tank here. He's 5 to 7 years old. At the moment he's still in a kind of like a vulnerable stage where he's broken out of their shell. They break out of their shell every 2 years, and they're vulnerable for about 9 months, where they're very soft and can be eaten by predators like birds and things. Can't see Betty. Betty's over in there. She's about 26 years old. She's tucked down in the corner. You can only sort of see her if you shine a bright light in there, but she'd be, well, no, maybe about that big. And this is kind of like a large enclosure of themselves, which is kind of like their habitat that they like. There was another one down in there, but not long just come out of its shell, and it's got no claws, that one. So yeah, quite a mixture. Up back here, this is probably the biggest they've got on the wall, and that baby, it's just over half its sort of size. It's big. So there you have it. It's a very, there you go. This gives you an idea of the claw. It's a doozy. So protected. Yeah, it's about northwest up in this area here. There's a fair bit of facts about them. They say 6.4 kilos and 1 meter in length, and it can take 30 years. Long may they keep growing. They're amazing. Eat wood, but they do feast on anything that falls in the water, like you know, a kangaroo or something like that that dies in the stream. They'll love it. Anyway, on our way. Well, hi everybody. Yeah, well, we popped back down from Flowerdale, where the lobsters were. Drove a short distance here to this is Cooee Point. It's part of a penguin sanctuary all along this coast. So, and it's just to the west of Burnie. So we're in I'm not too sure whether we're in the official spot for the RV camp. Seems to be a little bit of work in progress and things around here. Beautiful views of the beach. It was low tide when we arrived last night, so she's up now. Oh, keep the flies away. But I think over this area here, that's more probably the official RV zone, but she was pretty busy there. And just over that side is Burnie. We're going to go over and just have a walk around. It's probably the biggest shopping area that we've been to probably since Hobart. So yeah, it'd be nice to just go and have a look at some of the shopping presets and see what Burnie's all about. So catch you soon. Right, a little drive from Cooee down about 20 minutes east of there. We've come into this little town called Penguin. Now, Penguin was named by Robert Gunn back in 1861. There was a settlement then, and it became a town of Penguin in 1875. Now, Robert Gunn named it Penguin after observing lots of little fairy penguins, or they were fairy penguins, but they're also called little penguins. So there was enough of them around here to call the town Penguin. So there's the big penguin, we'll just go and see, and there's a couple other little penguin things around the place too. So these little guys are about a kilo, and yeah, they're not too bad here around Tasmania. What else they have? They nest between May and December, and their eggs hatch in around about 35 days, and then around about 8 weeks they're told to move out, go out and swim in the sea and go and get some tucker. So oh yeah, there we go. There's the Penguin Brewing Company behind me, and some of the rubbish bins themed around the penguin. Cool little town. Now, couldn't go past the town of Penguin without trying a famous flaming penguin pie. So sadly there was none available for hot, so I've got one frozen that we'll try later. I'll give you a thumbs up on that or whatever. Righty ho. Well, here's our landing point for today. We've moved from Cooee Point, which was Burnie, through to Penguin, and then down here to, is it Ulverston? Real nice little town. So the town is pretty much the other side of this railway bridge here. And yeah, it's really nice. Had a little walk around there. They've got a beautiful clock, really nice clock that has a lot of meaning for the town with all the services in the wall and things. Jude will throw a photo up. But we're just up the boat ramp there. There's just a minor little spot, Nicholson Point I think they call it. So it's nice, once again, self-sufficient, and it'll do us for tonight before we start heading inland again. So yeah, I think this is the Leven River, Jude. And yeah, when I got here, it was up to the first blocks on the railway bridge, so it'll be up to my head in water. So the tide's gone out, it's left yeah, a nice little waterway. So anyway, just thought I'd touch base where we are right now, and thank you Ulverston for such a nice little spot to park our head for the night and catch up with a few supplies before we start heading inland. Catch up the road.